Ever feel like you're drowning in data, but still can't seem to get the insights you need?
Yeah, it's a common problem.
It really is, especially in the fast-paced world of Indian tech.
Right.
So today
We're going to help you navigate this data maze
we are
by taking a deep dive into the world of data.
Specifically
Looking at the differences
between
operational data and analytical data.
Right. And for anyone out there who's familiar with relational databases,
this is a distinction
you really need to understand.
Yeah, it's important for building efficient systems.
For sure, making informed decisions.
Absolutely. And it all starts with recognizing that there are actually two distinct types of data within most organizations. Two data worlds.
Two data worlds.
We often use the terms operational data and analytical data
to describe these two worlds.
Exactly.
Okay, that sounds...
It can be confusing.
Yeah, intriguing, but also a bit confusing.
So let's break it down.
Okay.
We'll start with operational data. The kind of data...
I'm probably most familiar with...
Probably the lifeblood of any business.
Okay.
The data that's constantly being generated and updated as part of everyday operations.
So think transactions.
Yeah.
Customer records.
Inventory
levels, that sort of thing.
Exactly. Operational data is all about capturing those real-time events and transactions.
Okay.
It's the data that powers your core business processes, from processing orders to managing customer interactions.
So speed and accuracy are key here.
Absolutely. Think of a bustling e-commerce platform.
Like
Flipkart during their big billion-day sale.
Oh, yeah.
Every click, every order, every inventory update needs to be captured and processed instantaneously.
I can only imagine the volume of data they're handling.
Massive.
Yeah.
And that's why operational data is typically housed in systems designed for high volume transactional processing.
Okay.
These systems need to be optimized for quick reads and writes, ensuring smooth and efficient operations.
All right. That paints a pretty clear picture of operational data.
Yeah.
But then where does analytical data fit into all of this?
Right.
What makes it different? So we've got this constant flow of operational data, right? Capturing every transaction and event.
Yeah.
But how do we make sense of it all?
Right.
How do we extract?
How do we extract meaningful insights from this sea of data?
Exactly.
That's where analytical data comes in.
Okay.
Think of it as the thinking side of data.
Okay.
Where we step back from the day-to-day operations and look for broader trends and patterns.
Okay, so if operational data is about capturing what's happening now,
right,
analytical data is about understanding why it's happening.
Yeah.
And what it means for the future.
Exactly. Analytical data helps us answer questions like, which products are performing well? What are our customer churn patterns? Are there any emerging market trends we need to be aware of?
So it's less about individual transactions. And more about the bigger picture.
Exactly. Precisely. And this is where things get really interesting to generate these insights.
Yeah.
We often need to combine data from various operational systems, clean it up, and transform it into a format that's suitable for analysis.
So this is where the concept of ETL comes into play.
You got it.
Extract, transform, load.
It's a common process in many organizations, especially those dealing with large volumes of data.
I can imagine that can get quite complex.
It can.
Especially as businesses grow and their data needs evolve.
Certainly can, and this is one of the key challenges organizations face when trying to leverage both operational and analytical data effectively.
Okay, you mentioned earlier that we need both types of data.
We do.
Why is that?
Yeah, that's a great question.
It seems like analytical data is where the real insights lie.
It's true.
Wouldn't that be enough?
It's true that analytical data provides those valuable insights for strategic decision-making, but without operational data, you're essentially missing half the story. It's like trying to navigate a city with only a map, but no real-time traffic updates.
Okay.
You might know the general layout, but you'll likely run into some unexpected roadblocks.
So operational data provides that real-time awareness.
Right.
While analytical data helps us make sense of the past and plan for the future.
Exactly. Think of it this way.
Okay.
Operational data tells you what is happening. While analytical data helps you understand why it's happening and what you can do about it.
That's a really helpful way to put it.
Right.
They complement each other.
They do.
Providing a complete picture of the business.
Absolutely. Let me give you an example that might resonate with our Indian listeners.
Okay.
Imagine a company like Ola, the ride-hailing giant.
Okay.
Their operational systems are constantly tracking ride requests, driver locations, traffic conditions.
All in real time.
All in real time. This data is crucial for ensuring a smooth and efficient ride experience for both customers and drivers.
That makes sense. They need to know where everyone is and where they're going.
Yeah.
To optimize routes and match riders with drivers.
Precisely. But then they have analytical data that looks at broader trends, peak demand hours, popular routes, customer demographics, driver performance.
Oh.
This kind of data helps them make strategic decisions about things like pricing, fleet management, and even expansion into new markets.
So they're using the insights from analytical data to refine their operations and improve their overall business strategy.
Exactly. It's a continuous cycle of learning and improvement fueled by both operational and analytical data.
This has been really eye-opening.
It has.
I think I finally have a grasp on why differentiating between these two is so crucial.
Good.
Especially for someone like me, who's used to working with structured databases, right?
Absolutely. And as technology continues to evolve, we're seeing exciting new approaches to managing and leveraging these two types of data.
Is there anything specific our listeners should be keeping an eye on?
Definitely. There's a growing trend towards what's called a data mesh architecture, which challenges the traditional centralized approach to data management.
I've heard whispers of data mesh.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it sounds a bit intimidating.
It can be.
Could you give us a quick overview?
Sure. Imagine instead of having one massive data warehouse trying to handle everything, you break it down. Into smaller, more manageable data domains. Each domain is owned by a specific team that's closest to the data. And understands its nuances.
So it's almost like giving each team their own mini data warehouse tailored to their specific needs.
Exactly. It empowers teams to manage and share their data as products, making it easier for others within the organization to access and utilize the data for analysis.
That sounds incredibly powerful.
It is.
But also like a huge cultural shift for most organizations.
Absolutely. It requires a shift in mindset, a move towards data democratization and collaboration. But the potential benefits are huge. It can lead to greater agility, faster insights, and ultimately better business decisions.
So for our listeners out there working with data, whether they're building systems or analyzing trends or making strategic decisions.
What's the key takeaway?
What's the key takeaway here?
The key takeaway is this: understanding the differences between operational and analytical data is fundamental. It's about knowing which data to use for which purpose. And how to bring these two worlds together effectively. And as you delve deeper into the data world, keep an eye out for concepts like data mesh. They represent the future of data management.
That's great advice, and we'll be sure to include some links to resources on data mesh in the show notes.
Definitely.
For those who want to learn more.
Worth exploring.
This deep dive has been incredibly insightful. A big thank you to you for sharing your expertise.
You're welcome.
And helping us navigate this complex world of data.
Happy to help.
And to all our listeners, if you enjoyed this deep dive into operational and analytical data, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Deep Dive for more explorations of the data world. Until next time, keep learning and keep asking questions.